Hi guys. Ooh, I look a little crazy. We're just gonna have to ignore it. I know that I haven't posted on YouTube in a minute. Okay, I know. But I was having this thought and I was like, I'm just gonna start posting random thought pieces, and not every video has to be an overproduced, overly edited thing that I do, because I think I set up this like weird, whatever, you don't care. My friend and I were talking and I had like a weird experience with a different friend, and I was just trying to think of like how it made me feel and why it made me so frustrated, and I felt like maybe you guys would also relate to this, and it might resonate. He had said to me, the friend I was talking to about this had said, not everyone deserves to know you, and that is okay. And that might be like, damn girl, that is so simple. Duh. Of course not everybody needs to know you, and not everybody deserves to know you. But it just kind of hit for me in a different way, because I think that we tend to, or I tend to, and maybe you guys, if you're clicking on this, so we tend to give people the benefit of the doubt and think, yeah, no, they don't have my worst interest at heart. They always have my best interest at heart, because duh. And I think it's naive. I think that's a naive way of thinking. And it's only hurting you by thinking like that, and it's dangerous. Also, can we take a second for how nice my apartment looks right now? I'm laying on the floor right now in this robe that I just bought, and my friend gave me this Lego set that he had pre-built, thank God. And then I've just got like my wall set up and stuff, and things are looking good. I'm not done, but things are looking good. Some people will use you, and duh. Sometimes it's easier to just think, oh yeah, no, they wouldn't do that to me. It's easier to think, that was weird, but I'm gonna let it slide because that's not the type of person that they are. I think, especially now, the most important thing that we can do is protect our peace. Protect your peace. And if somebody comes into your house and makes you feel weird, or if somebody is disrespectful to you or doesn't respect your boundaries, you're allowed to say no now, and you're allowed to say no later. And if in a moment you're like, oh, I'm actually a little uncomfortable with something, say something. But if you're not comfortable with saying something, then clock it for yourself and save it for later and move accordingly. I feel like these are all very duh type of things, but sometimes I felt like I needed to hear it, and so I feel like maybe we all need to hear it. But yeah, some people really suck, and I have a list of things that are important to me, and somebody that I thought was my friend, who I'd spent a decent amount of time with, kind of pushed past a lot of boundaries, kind of made me feel small in front of other people, and then proceeded to make me feel used for my time, for my space, for a lot of things. And I just don't think that everybody deserves you, and everybody deserves to know me. And my sister had also said something to me the other day when I was telling her about this, and she had just said, also, people, like and maybe you guys too, tend to call people that I just know my friend. Like, oh, I know this person, it's my friend. Like, it's very second nature-y, which is also kind of not good, but I'll hit the like, no, it's my friend. Like, oh my God, say hi, it's my friend. Even if I met that person, you know, a week prior, and I had maybe been mutuals with them for a long time or whatever. But yeah, that's not what makes someone your friend. And I'm gonna give 2 instances of things that kind of help me figure out, like, when you find someone that actually cares about you, when you find someone who's showing signs of like, oh, this could actually be a friend, and when you're not. I had these group of people that I was hanging out with for a bit, and I really enjoyed their time, and I thought that like I was safe with them and that they were good people. And like some things would happen, I'm kind of just like, but it seemed like we were having a lot of fun, and I was like, oh, I would have considered these people my friends. And then they spent some time in my house and did things that didn't make me feel like they respected me. That's cool, it happens, sometimes people don't know. I said something about it and it happened again. And it's not like these are super supportive friends or kind friends, and like, but in my mind I was like, they didn't mean to do it because those are people who value me, right? Duh. So I tell my sister, I tell my other friends about it, and my sister's like, those are not your friends, those are just people you know and you let them in your house. Don't do that. Type shit. And she was right. I just let people I kind of knew into my space. And I think that we need to not do that. Just because I thought that I knew them, or just because I thought that they were cool. And they pushed past boundaries twice. And then the other day, this is not the same, like, this is a different group of people, but I was hanging out with a group of people and I just felt very comfortable. I think, like, we were laughing a lot. And we're on like a little group chat, and one of them also makes content, or they all make content actually. But one of them had posted like a YouTube video. It was really funny. And the day that it had dropped, everybody in the group chat had watched the video, like my friend's video. And it was just one of those things. I was like, okay, this is really sweet. Like, this is really cute. And that they cared enough to do that. And it wasn't like, nobody used each other for anything. Nobody, whatever. Obviously there's different situations, but I just hope that this resonates. Like, people who want to be your friend will care about what's important to you. People who are your friend will value what's important to you. So if respecting your space is important to you, then they will do that. And we should all respect our space. So your friends should respect your space. And if, I don't know, they will just, like, stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. Not everyone is your friend, and not everybody deserves to know you. And if somebody does something that makes you feel uncomfortable, you're allowed to not talk to them anymore. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel bad. You can tell them or not tell them. Unless you're like ghosting, that's kind of getting into, don't ghost someone, don't ghost a friend. But like, you don't have to upkeep a relationship with somebody who doesn't make you feel valued. You don't. We don't. We don't. We don't even have to be overly friendly with everyone who you like. You don't have to be overly nice all the time. If somebody doesn't make you feel respected, you don't have to be overly kind. You can just be you. Does that make sense? I feel like, as someone who is always really overly like, oh my God, hi, it's so nice to meet you, da 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 da, like, for a long time I increased the tone of my voice that people felt like I was more friendly. I do it a lot when I record too. But like, you don't have to be overly nice and overly friendly, especially to people who don't deserve to know you. Also, guilty until proven innocent, kind of. Sorry. Don't think everyone has your best interest at heart until they've proven it to you. Yeah, that one sucks. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. I don't always do that. A lot of the time I'm just like, oh, this person's so nice, off of first link, they're my new best friend. Yeah, hey. This person is shitty. This person doesn't like you, nor do they respect you, nor do they deserve to be in your space. So, and that is like a physical space, in your mental space, whatever. And yeah, not, especially now that we're older, you don't have to think that everyone is gonna be nice, because a lot of people suck. So I'm just dropping some gems that were dropped for me. Obviously, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I think I'm just gonna start posting my thoughts on here, random videos, little things. I'll post vlogs, obviously. I'm gonna post this video that I worked on about having drums and shit. But yeah, also, if you like this robe, it's from Parachute. It's really freaking comfortable. But this color is the one that's like a little thicker than the other two colors. I noticed when I was in store and I felt them. So if you want like a really thick robe, this is for you. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. I'm kind of just chatting shit. I'm gonna try to do like 2 of these a week and just post it. Edit it barely and then just post it. But I love you. And yeah, don't let people in your space. Don't call everyone your friends. Not everybody deserves to know you, and we need to be more stern and more move with more discretion. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to my friend Andre who dropped that gem for me. And yeah, when people do something shitty, you can cut them off. You don't have to stay friends. You can cut them off. Okay. I'm gonna go play Yatsi with my family because every Wednesday, except today's Halloween, happy Halloween. Every Wednesday we play Yahtzee, but we moved it to Friday. And we keep a literal chart to see who plays the best. And it is insane. I've been averaging complete shit this year. This has been the absolute worst year of Yahtzee I've ever had in my life. We've been doing this for 4 years. The Excel spreadsheet is insane. We've got charts, stats. Oh yeah, on a final note, give your love to the people who value you and who show that, and especially family. And sometimes family doesn't show it, but do it anyway. I was on the confidence heist thingy. The bro was like, yo, what makes you confident? I seen you were walking, you look confident as shit. What makes you confident? I was on that, I did one of those. I'm gonna insert the video because somebody I know had stopped me on the street and she had said hi. We said like we were talking and she was like, I saw your confidence video. And now I'm hanging out with my mom. This is my mom. Say hi. And I said hi to her mom. And it made me really happy that that video at least resonated with somebody that I know. And then she said that she was hanging out with her mom because she saw that video and she was trying to be more patient and shit. So anyway, here's that video and I'll see y'all whenever I do another one of these.
Excuse me, miss. I think you look really confident.
Okay.
What makes you confident?
I think I'm really lucky to have really good family, and I'm so lucky to have really honed my relationship with my parents, and I think they make me confident.
What's one thing that you value and love the most about your mother and about your father?
I think with both of them, I group them together because I don't think that we were super close when I was younger. I think we butted heads a lot and a lot of fighting all the time. And I think it took years of work, but we were able to fix our relationship, and now we're super close, so I'm just really lucky.
How would you advise someone that's also struggling in a similar situation to go through it? What'd you do?
Be patient. Be patient with your family because everyone says this, but it's your parents' first time living too, and they don't know what they're doing. Just as much as I don't know what I'm doing, they don't know what they're doing. They never know what they're doing. Everything's a guess. Raising a kid is hard. It's so hard.
It is.
And
I mean, I'm saying it is like I know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't have no kids. but I'm sure like you're learning something new every day. It's something they've never done. So just be patient with them, be kind, and be forgiving.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Don't take everything so personal.
Wow. Beautifully said. Thank you for being vulnerable.
Yeah,
What was your name?
Clara.
Clara.
Nice to meet you.